Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I've been seeing all your comments on TikTok asking me for reviews analysis for this one. So today, it's finally happening. But before we get into that, don't forget to check this exclusive discount for it. You can find the link in both the video description and the top comment below. Now let's not delay any further and jump right into the details.
Now, let's hear directly from our first reviewer about their experience.
This reviewer found it difficult to locate comprehensive reviews before purchasing this network-attached storage device, prompting this detailed account to assist potential buyers. Our reviewer received the device well packaged, with all necessary components included. The metal drive trays, pre-drilled for both 2.5 and 3.5 drives, impressed this client with their robust construction and thoughtful design. The device's aesthetic appeal was also noted, along with the helpful network discovery utility. The user interface received particular praise. This client described the browser-based interface as a window desktop, highlighting the intuitive design and user-friendly experience. The visual appeal of the interface was a key factor in this client's positive assessment. Performance exceeded expectations. Configured with a substantial number of high-capacity drives in a RAID 5 array, supplemented by solid-state drives for caching, the device exhibited exceptionally high speeds, especially noticeable over the 10 gigabit Ethernet interface. This client reported significantly faster performance compared to a USB 3 connected SSD RAID array. This product boasts extensive features. Support for various network protocols, including NFS, SMB, and ISCSI, ensures seamless integration with a diverse range of operating systems and applications. A comprehensive suite of applications is also available, further expanding the device's functionality. Moreover, a developer environment allows for custom application creation. Thorough monitoring capabilities encompassing drive health, temperature, and access logs contribute to enhanced system management. The front panel display, showing the IP address and device name, is a practical and convenient feature, often overlooked in competing devices. Upgrading the device's RAM was straightforward. Although the manufacturer's RAM modules are costly, this client successfully upgraded using third-party memory, at a fraction of the price, without any performance issues. The easy access to internal components and the use of thumbscrews for SSD installation also contributed to this client's positive experience. Customer support was responsive and helpful. Inquiries regarding network interface configuration received prompt and thorough attention, even if the requested feature was not yet supported by the firmware. This client highlighted the excellent customer service as a significant positive. Some minor limitations were noted. Multi-homing of network interfaces is not currently supported, although VLANs offer a potential workaround. The initial RAID array configuration took an extended period, although this client acknowledged the considerable amount of data being processed. The reporting of actual disk space, based on powers of 2 rather than powers of 10, is accurate but might cause confusion for some users, highlighting a discrepancy in how storage capacity is often advertised. Overall, this client expressed immense satisfaction with the device. While acknowledging the high cost, especially when configured with numerous drives, our reviewer emphasized the high-quality engineering, flawless performance, and the significant value offered, particularly considering the dual 10 gigabit Ethernet interface. The device's capabilities, ease of use, and excellent support make it a worthwhile investment, according to this client.
Great! Now let's see what our next reviewer has to say about their experience.
This reviewer found this network-attached storage device to be of excellent quality, exceptionally practical, and surprisingly compact. Our reviewer even included photographs to illustrate its small footprint, noting that it sits unobtrusively on the corner of their desk without producing any noticeable noise. The hardware installation was straightforward. This client purchased a high-capacity hard drive to use with the device and reported that, following the included instructions, setup was completed without difficulty. Everything functioned flawlessly from the outset. Software configuration, while intuitive, required supplementary guidance. This client, who admitted to being unfamiliar with network configurations, needed to consult several online tutorials, even though the manufacturer's website offered its own instructional materials. Our reviewer used YouTube videos to supplement the available documentation. Their primary goal was to use this device to provide secure, cloud-like access to files for their work team, enabling a streamlined workflow. Setting up alerts and remote connections presented a notable challenge. This client initially experienced difficulties sending alerts using a standard email provider. Resolving this necessitated configuring a custom SMTP server within their domain to ensure successful alert delivery and external access. This added complexity highlights the need for a strong understanding of network and server administration. Network speed proved to be a significant limiting factor. This client's current home internet connection, with its asymmetrical upload and download speeds, severely constrained the device's potential. While the device itself supports high-speed networking capabilities, the existing infrastructure was inadequate. Our reviewer acknowledged this limitation and noted plans to upgrade to a symmetrical fiber connection to fully utilize the device's capabilities. Currently, file transfer speeds are significantly slower than desired, impacting workflow efficiency. This client emphasizes that the slow transfer speeds are due to limitations of their internet connection and not the device itself. The overall learning curve for effectively managing the device was steeper than anticipated. It's not simply a matter of a few clicks. Understanding the underlying networking concepts and security implications is crucial for optimal use. This client felt that improved documentation, particularly regarding security best practices, would enhance the user experience. They suggested that more detailed explanations could ease the process for less experienced users. Despite this learning curve, this client's review remains positive. They are eager to update their assessment once their network upgrade is complete and they can fully realize the device's potential. Overall, this client heartily recommends this device for those who are prepared to invest the time in learning its complexities.
Cool. Let's uncover what our next reviewer has to say.
This reviewer, a seasoned IT professional with over 2 decades of experience, offers a comprehensive assessment of this network-attached storage device. Our reviewer found the device's specifications to be impressive for its cost, immediately upgrading the RAM to 16 GB. While this required disassembling the unit to access the motherboard, the process was deemed straightforward, compatible with standard DDR4 SODIMMs. This client strongly advises pairing the device with an uninterruptible power supply, UPS, to mitigate data loss from unexpected power outages. Pleasingly, the device readily recognized the connected UPS via a USB port, enabling automatic shutdown after a short power loss. For read caching, a single solid-state drive SSD is recommended. Using 2 for write caching is considered overkill and risks file system corruption, further highlighting the importance of a UPS in such configurations. Several applications were installed without issue, including the Surveillance Center software, which performed admirably with the accompanying smartphone app. However, this client explicitly cautions against enabling external access features, citing the vulnerability to ransomware attacks. A router-based VPN, with client software on mobile devices, is advocated as a safer alternative for remote access, though our reviewer had not yet implemented this solution due to awaiting a router upgrade. The importance of utilizing RAID 5 or 1 for data redundancy was stressed, with RAID 0 strongly discouraged due to its lack of data protection. Experience with older hard drives highlighted the inevitability of drive failure, emphasizing the need for robust data protection strategies. Despite the positive aspects, this client also identified several areas for improvement. The advertised 10 gigabit Ethernet support requires replacing the existing SSD card with a 10 gigabit network interface card NIC, and the absence of a second slot for this upgrade was criticized. Noise levels were also noted as a potential concern, varying depending on the hard drives used, suggesting that improved sound insulation could be beneficial. Compared to competing products, the application library was found to be less comprehensive, though our reviewer expressed hope for future growth as the device gains market share. Advertised camera compatibility for the surveillance center software was also deemed suboptimal, with compatibility mostly limited to older models. Amcrest cameras were eventually selected for their ease of setup and successful integration. Lastly, the default DHCP setting was flagged as a potential issue, recommending static IP addresses or reservations for both the NAS and connected cameras to prevent IP address conflicts. That's all for today. If you like this, hit that like button and subscribe. Let's keep the conversation going in the comments.